After curating my wardrobe for a good number of years, I now feel like I only need to fill in a few gaps. And in those gaps, I want to elevate my wardrobe. I don't want my wardrobe to be just simple. I also like to add a few things that really change the look and make it look a little bit more interesting and more elevated. Hi everybody, my name is Vilma, and in this channel right here, you will see a lot of fun fashion videos where I just share my own personal tips on how you can maximize your personal wardrobe and personal style. If you like the sound of that, please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos from myself, which are uploaded every single Saturday. So in today's video, I really wanted to talk about simple ways of how you can elevate your style, make your outfits look a little bit more interesting with small little things. I'm not talking about following trends. I'm talking about things that really make an outfit look a little bit more interesting. And that could be changing the simple hoop to something a little bit more bold, more interesting, will totally transform your look. It's really just looking at those personal details that can totally change and elevate an entire outfit. So let's get started. So tip number one to elevate your look is by adding jewelry. It doesn't have to be a lot. Me personally, I find that less is more. So I tend not to add too much, but I love seeing my wrist, for example, with my watch or maybe some simple bracelets or even a necklace. But in today's look, for example, that I'm wearing right here, because I'm wearing bolder earrings, I don't want to wear a necklace. But if I had simple earrings, then I would add maybe a bolder necklace or just a necklace in general. You already see something that is kind of like a statement that has already elevated my look. So this was a simple way of not breaking the bank because these are not expensive. I'll link them below. They're from COS. They're one of my favorite earrings that I currently have. And I just love the look of them. And I feel like by adding just other accessories like a ring, my watch, and my bracelets, it just brings the whole entire look together, makes it look a little bit more interesting and at times fun as well. My next tip, which I think a lot of people overlook, is by adding a belt. A belt will definitely elevate your look. Whether if you're wearing jeans or trousers or maybe a dress, a belt will add that finishing touch to your outfit. I absolutely love belts because I wear them in so many different ways. One of my favorite and newest ways to elevate a look with a belt is by putting the belt on top of a blazer or a coat. It truly looks like you've taken the time and you've made the effort to make that outfit look so much better and totally elevated. It doesn't have to be a belt that is full of bells and whistles. Something simple like this one will completely change a look. Adding a belt is another simple way of transforming an old outfit into something completely new. A great way to also change the way that your outfits look is by looking at pieces that are basic but have a twist to them. So an elevated basic, it's a great way to completely revamp a basic top. For example, this one that I have right here, which I actually mentioned in a very recent video. This is a really nice, simple top with a twist to it because it drapes off the shoulder on one side. Although I have this thing right here holding the top together, this part actually stays off the shoulder and this part stays on the shoulder. So that to me is an elevated basic. And I spoke about this so much in previous videos. I think maybe in 2022 I spoke about elevated basics. It's a great way to really change the way you actually look without adding too much. So looking at pieces that have a little bit of a twist, that really show a little bit more interest, will totally elevate your look as well. Okay, so this next tip that I'm going to share with you guys is something that it took me some time to actually accept and to really embrace. I think embracing is the right term, and that is adding one color that really brightens up your look without too much effort, which is crazy because I've always been so overwhelmed with color and I don't like to add a lot of color to my wardrobe. But just by changing, for example, my lipstick from a neutral tone to red totally changes the look. By adding red nail polish totally changes the look, and by adding one red item of clothing totally changes the look. So if I was to change the top that I have right now into this red tone right here, my outfit would be totally changed, but to a better elevation in my opinion. Why? Because I find that red is a statement color. It's a color that is flattering, I would say, universally, I think, and it just looks so good and it totally becomes the focal point of an outfit. So this is a great way of changing and maximizing your wardrobe by just adding one color that can totally transform an entire outfit. And like I said, for me it's red, for you it could be a completely different tone, but I really love this change that I personally made in my wardrobe to make my outfits look a little bit more elevated. And the last tip that I'm going to share with you guys is to not be afraid of trying something new. I know a lot of times we don't want to come out of our comfort zone, and trying something new truly transforms the way that we see ourselves in the mirror and the outfits that we create. I'll give you an example. I've always loved the ballet flats, and I think it's a style of shoe that will never go out of style. But when the Mary Janes were released in full force last year, well, they weren't released because they're not new, but when everybody started embracing the Mary Jane style, I came out of my comfort zone, and the moment I tried them on, I fell in love with it. I feel like it transformed the way that my outfits look. I loved it so much that I even bought 2 pairs of Cézanne Paula babies, which are very feminine and completely different from anything else that I have in my wardrobe, and I still love them till this day. So coming out of my comfort zone, trying something new, I feel helped me maximize my wardrobe, and it also helped me extend my personal style and not to always fall into that kind of like style routine that sometimes we're in, where we don't want to try anything new. It just transformed my look. So don't be afraid of trying something new. I promise you, a lot of times it will surprise you in a very positive way. Okay guys, so we've reached the end of another video. I do hope that you've enjoyed it. If you did, as always, please make sure to give this video a good thumbs up. It's a free way to support the channel. If you've not subscribed yet, please make sure to do so and hit that bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.